Now, what's this thing where people say there's no metavech or mediator in Jewish religion? What was the Kohen Gadol, for goodness sake? September the 18th is Yom Kippur. And you got to remember, one man, the Kohen Gadol, stands between God and the whole nation on Yom Kippur. When you read this book, we're talking about this book right here. We're talking about Vayikra. We're talking about Leviticus chapter 16. And Moshiach is the Kohen Le'olam al Divrati Melchizedek. Psalm 110 verse 4. And we're talking about being an anti-missionary. Yes, we are. We are anti. We're against people claiming to be shulachim of Moshiach who are not shulachim of Moshiach. This is called fraud and identity theft. And there's a story about how nobody would say that the emperor has no clothes. And finally somebody got enough boldness to actually say it. And you got to remember, look at Moshe Rabbeinu in Leviticus. Now you see, I keep talking about the Orthodox Jewish Bible. We're not talking about this translation. We're talking about the Hebrew Bible that is the basis of it, that was transliterated, especially when you have important words. Now in this particular chapter 26 verse 46, it says, these are the Chukim and Mishpatim and Torot which Hashem made between him and the Bnei Yisrael in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moshe. Do you see that? A mediator. The Matan Torah was given by the hand of a metavech, or a mediator. And Mashiach is the Melech Yosher. He's that you say, oh, but wait, we believe in a mediator, we believe in a tzaddik. Well, the scriptures talk about a tzaddik, but it's not this one. It's Yeshua HaMashiach. He is the Mafgia in heaven, who makes the Yafgia. Look at Isaiah 53 verse 12. It says he makes intercession for us. It says after he pours out his nefesh. You see this? You see this word here, nefesh? I have to point this word out to you. Very, very important word. It says it is the blood that makes kapora for the nefesh. It doesn't say the Yiddishkeit, it doesn't say the mitzvahs, it doesn't say sincerity, it doesn't say religion, it doesn't say doing your best. It says hadam, when I see the blood. Now, anybody that is preaching anything else other than this is a missionary treacherously leading people to become traitors to their religion. Traitors to Leviticus 17:11, Vayikra 17:11. We're talking about something that's terrible here. You look, just because somebody has a yarmulke on their head doesn't mean that their religion is Jewish. This book right here defines what is Jewish and what isn't Jewish. And you got to remember that after the Mashiach pours out his nefesh, and it actually uses the word mavet, unto death, he does the work of a Yom Kippur a scapegoat. He carries away, he does the nasa, he carries away their het. It actually uses the word in Isaiah 53. And then it says, Valapo Sha'im, and on the for the Posheim, the transgressors, it says Yafagia, he will make intercession. He makes intercession. So we see he's a tzaddik. He dies in their stead. He's a metavek. He makes intercession. He's a mafgia. And where is this found? It's found in this book right here. In this book. And we have to go with that. When you get to Isaiah chapter 53, and you see it says, Yarik Yamim. He will prolong his days. It's already talked about his kever. Where was it? Back in verse 8, I believe. And then it says, Ki nigzar me'eretz chayim. He was cut off from the land of the living. That's in verse 8. And then the kever is in verse 9. So he pours out his nefesh unto death. And there's some kind of expiation because Hashem has to be satisfied. And then there's an empty tomb because his days are prolonged. And then it says he carries away nasa, the het, the sin of many, rabim, and he makes intercession for the poshaim. It's right there. I wish I could make these letters big enough that you could see them. But you know, all you have to do is go to our website, afii.org, and download a Tanakh. And there it is. You can make the letters as big as you want because it's a PDF file where each letter can be made as large as you want to make it. So, are we talking about being an anti-missionary? Yes, we are. We are anti or against people claiming to be shulachim of the Mashiach who are not shulachim of the Mashiach. This is called fraud. It's called identity theft. It doesn't say, behold, Menachem the Ish Zemach Shemo. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say Menachem. It says Yeshua. Ezra 3:2. I didn't write this, friend. Don't get mad at me. I didn't write it. This is the Hebrew Bible. You see, you're not against this book. You're against this book. You're against the Hebrew Bible.